Wait. I promise it was here somewhere. The only one. Oh, there's this. Before this, I was panicking. So.
And actually, the military would not let the Biden administration kill it. They wanted to kill it. And it's going to turn out to be one of our most important things. I think it will turn out to be one of the most important things. But we got involved with massive involved. And I was saying that I just looked at some of the facilities. They had grass growing in the runway, growing in between the tracks and the asphalt. And but not anymore.
Uh-oh. Get up! Get up!
Live on studio si Atty. Lorna Kapunan. Atty. Good morning po. Maraming
abogada ito at tanggang eksperto. Nasa 145 years lang naman ang kanyang experience. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Ma'am Doris and Sir Christian. Yung 145 years, parang sa inyo na. Bloated down.
It's a keep on bait. Uh-oh.
So yun na, andang na tayo.
Shut up, brother!
Kaming malaman, ma'am, ano yung assessment mo? Kasi nagbutuhan na eh. Diba? So, tama ba ang tinatahak na landang? Meron na ba tayong kasahan? Matakas itong butuhan?
Alam mo, short week na nga. Pero, hindi ko natin, ang baka yung mga nanonood, akala mo lang susunod, ang Senate trial na. Hindi po, dadaan po ng plenary.
Okay.
Sa plenary, kailangan ng one-third vote. One-third based on the total number of congressmen, mga 106.
Okay.
I finally got one of the
Maalala
pops.
natin last year, ito yung mode na ginamit nila.
Mana?
Hindi ng just by direct vote na
How does one even do it?
diniretso na nila sa Senado. Ngayon,
Haha.
may Justice Committee, katakot-takot na due process, wala nang masasabi. Wala nang tatanungin o dadalhin pa sa Supreme Court or pending pa sa Supreme Court. Yung tatlong petition.
Oo.
Pero hindi nga ako sinasabi po ninyo na
Let me stand up. Quick.
pag-usad. Pag-iisipan na, ay magbobotohan din daw kung sino ang magkakomply ng mga abogado at prosecutors pag-akyat na po ng Senado. Kaya po ba ay bukas sa posibilidad na kayo ay magiging prosecutor?
Ngayon, tinatawag ko ng public prosecutor, ito yung mga congressman. Because sa korte, parang fiscal yan na nagpapatunay ng kaso. Hindi na probable cause to. Conviction na to. Kanya napakabigat ng function ng isang public prosecutor. Kaya kailangan ng mga private prosecutors
Come on.
courtroom experience. Kasi investigation po, pwedeng magaling ka na congressman, pero pag wala kang courtroom experience, mahirap po. Kasi sabi sa Senate Rules of Impeachment, the rules of courts have supplementary effect. Ibig sabihin, yung mga ginagawa ng judges, gagawin din po ng mga senators as impeachment judges.
Ay, gaano kalaki po yung maitutulong ng karagdagang pwersa ng mga private prosecutors dito po sa hanay ng mga kongresistang mag-a-act as public prosecutors?
Nakakatulong ang private prosecutors, no? Because lalong-lalo na yung may courtroom experience, kagaya ko, 145 years.
Pinanindigan na ni attorney.
Oo. Panindigan ko rin na birthday ko, although hindi ko birthday. Ang dami ko nag-birthday. Hindi ko birthday today. Birthday ko po April Fool's Day.
Belated na pala.
But anyway, thank you for your meeting and your gifts will still be accepted.
Pero on one po, yung bukod po doon sa courtroom experience ng mga private prosecutors na dadagdag po doon sa hari ng public prosecutors, paano sila nakakatulong doon sa pag-push po kapag nasa Senate impeachment court na yung
Let me stand
mismo
up. Let me
impeachment
stand up. Let me stand
Because the private prosecutors, lawyers, no, whether practicing in court or not, no? At parang Biblia namin yung Constitution na parang everyday binaba telenovela yung basic court na yan, device penal code na yan, yung mga rules concerning corruption, no? At saka, so makikita yung parang private prosecutors. Especially, ang mga congressman, nasa halls ng Congress na. Mga private prosecutors, lalong-lalo na kami sa legal circles. So, pinag-uusapan din namin yung mga issues na yan, ano ang possible evidence for conviction, ano ang possible defense ng VP Sara Duterte camp. So, wala na, hindi na nanonood ng dati, nanonood ako ng Korean telenovela. Kaya na lang pinapanood ko sa mga commentary. So, the private working hand-in-hand. Kasi isa lang naman ang objective ko.
Please now.
And to arrive at the stage. So, if you're asked to join the film, bukas ka naman sa posibilidad na yan.
Alam niyo naman ako, super kalad-garin.
Now I just need to run.
Para sa bayan.
No.
Kung sa kanyo, sa nakikita niyo yung isang mga kaso ng preliminary, ang sabi ng
Hindi pa trial,
preliminary pa yan. Kasi alam ko,
I baited them all.
Ang kaso, partner, na hindi siya sigurado na mananalo siya. So, kung nakikita mo, ilang porsyento sa palagay mo na magkakaroon ng conviction?
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. 100%. Nax naman. Mayabang kasi kami ang wala na kapulang mayabang. Hindi po totoo yun. Sige, 99.9%.
And what makes you
that. Okay. Ano ang so far lumabas doon sa mga deliberations ng House
Right, that didn't
para
work.
po sa inyo, it is already strong evidences na kung mag-push sa Senate impeachment court, malaki ang chance na makalusot.
Public records. Public records.
Mine now!
Pwede natin i-discount yung mga bias.
Pana!
Sabi natin, sabi nila sa Magdiaga, bias yan, binayaran yan, o tinakot yan, tinoors yan. Pero figures don't lie. At saka, number one, pag government records yan, ang burden to show na it's falsified or spliced, kagaya ng mga video, sabi ng isang congressman, in-splice niya yan eh. Makita natin lahat, no? There is a presumption of regularity.
Okay.
So, mabigat yung presumption of regularity kasi the burden is on the defense to prove that these figures are not accurate. So, that's why, based on the evidence, no?
Watch
Based on
me
the
loop
evidence,
infants.
siguro hindi conservative yung estimate. I think it's a very realistic estimate on chances of a conviction if we follow the money trail, if we follow the figures.
Okay, I think I have to stop.